Hello, lovelies. This is 5 Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Thank you so much for listening. I'm thrilled that you're here. And I was asked a question about whether or not you should share your manifestations with other people. And I believe that it really doesn't matter ultimately if you choose to share what you're manifesting with other people or not. However, I do think there is slightly more power and not sharing your manifestations with other people until they come into your 3D reality. And let me tell you about why. So, I believe that because Neville Goddard says, "Go tell no man," because you're men. I don't have the quote in front of me, so I don't know exactly the rest of it, but I know what he says to paraphrase. So he says that, like, men that you tell can reflect back to you your present fears. And so if you are harboring any fears, either consciously or unconsciously, it's possible that the people that you share your manifestations with will reflect those fears back to you in what they say. Like, oh, you shouldn't manifest that, or maybe they don't even believe in manifestation. And when they do that, that can affect your ability to focus. Now, it doesn't have to, right? Right? That's overcomeable. Like, you don't have to believe the people around you. However, most of us, a lot of us, are really susceptible to what other people in our lives think. We think about what they think, and we in some cases really trust their opinion and trust them as people, and so we are really susceptible to their opinions and thoughts, even though they're really just reflecting our own fears and our own opinions and our own thoughts back to us. And so in that case, it's just better to not scatter your focus that way. So let me tell you what I mean by scattering your focus. It's your focus that manifests. It's where you're putting your awareness, the attention of your awareness and your focus that's going to manifest into your life. And sometimes, especially when you've not experienced a thing before, when you've never experienced winning the lottery, when you've never experienced the exact person that you want, wanting you in a romantic relationship, when those types of things, when you've never experienced them, you have to really use your focus and your awareness, in your imagination, the things that manifest. You're having to use a lot of concentration to focus on that, to focus on winning the lottery, to focus on getting chosen by your specific person. And sometimes when you're talking to a bunch of people, that really is scattering your focus, because you wouldn't be talking to them about it. You wouldn't be asking them about it unless you cared about their opinion. You wanted to hear their opinion about it. And their opinion is really going to just reflect whatever you're feeling deep down. But, like, if it says something that's actively different than what you're focusing on, it can scatter your focus in a way that is not productive. It's not helping you get towards your manifestation. So you kind of have to gather up your concentration again and return your focus to what you want in order for it to manifest into your life. Now, it's a thing that you can overcome. It's a thing that you can do if you practice it. However, I just think, especially if you're newer to manifesting, that it's best not to mess with it if you can, right? Like, just keep things to yourself. Now, if you've already made this choice to share your manifestation with someone and they have had a negative reaction to what you're manifesting, like we talked about yesterday, they want you to move on from your specific person. They don't think, winning a jackpot is possible. If they think that and that's really influenced you, you have to really return to yourself, return to your internal world, and you make the decision about what is possible for you. Remember, you are the operant power. You are the God of your reality. So you are the one making this decision. And you have some choices here. You can either revise what they said, or you can tell them, you can tell them that they're wrong in your imagination. You don't want to do this in 3D reality, right? You want to keep your relationships good, and then focus on manifesting exactly what you want. And then when that manifestation comes into your life, definitely share it and show that person that they were wrong. And that you're also, and remember, they're just playing out what your deep down fears. So like also prove to yourself that your deep fears are wrong. So with that, may you manifest exactly what you want, and I will talk to you again tomorrow.